Welcome to our 19th to 2025 Bowman Draft Jumbo Break. I'll link you guys to number 20 in just a sec. That has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 spots left. As we approach opening day very quickly. Okay, number 20. Is there in chat. And for today's break, we have Francisco with the Orioles. We have Greg S. with the Red Sox and Padres. I got Bruce B. with the Yankees, Cardinals, and the Brewers. I have Say with the Rays. I have Tim M with 10 teams. The Jays, White Sox, Astros, Angels, Rangers, Braves, Mets, Diamondbacks, Rockies, Dodgers. I have Thomas J with the Guardians, Marlins, and Phillies. Derek K with the Tigers. Michael M with the Royals, A's, Cubs, Reds. Brandon H with the Twins. Eric L with the Mariners. Christian with the Nats. Dean with the Pirates. And Oscar with the Giants. Let's get to it. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Alright, we have Aiden Miller, Phillies. Landon Vidoric, first for the Dodgers. Dakota Jordan, Giants. Ryan Weidman, first for the Padres. Esmeralda Valdez, Pirates. Aaron Walton, first for the Guardians. Joshua Gonzalez, Giants. Miguel Samay Jr., first for the Nats. Sebastian Walcott, Rangers. Mason Peters, first for the Mariners. Yohani Morales, Nationals. JT Quinn, first for the O's. Malachi Witherspoon, first for the Tigers. Jared Thomas, Rockies. Brandon Compton, first for the Marlins. J.R. Ritchie, Braves. Sean Gamble, first for the Royals. Hagen Smith, White Sox. Tanner Franklin, first for the Cardinals. Blake Mitchell, Royals. And Griffin Hughes, first for the Mariners. And Bryce Cunningham for the Yankees. And then our Chrome. Andrew Salas, Marlins. Anthony Ayenson, first for the Red Sox for Greg. Elian Pena, Mets. Cameron Miller, first for the Royals for Michael. Malachi Witherspoon, first for the Tigers for Derek. Jared Thomas, Rockies. Brandon Compton, first for the Marlins for Thomas. And an in-action insert will be of Xavier Nyans of the Houston Astros. And that'll be for Tim. Refractor first round Gage Wood for the Phillies for Thomas. And refractor James Tibbs for the Dodgers for Tim. Alright, we have Aiden West, first for the Dodgers. Devin Taylor, first for the A's. Enrique Bradfield Jr., Orioles. Easton Carmichael, first for the Pirates. Walker Jenkins, Twins. Ethan Frey, first for the Astros. Kalen Culpepper, Twins. Cooper Fleming, first for the Rays. Jefferson Rojas, Cubs. Zach Root, first for the Dodgers. JD Dix, D-backs. Kaysen Cunningham, first for the D-backs. Nate George, Orioles. Joseph Zira, first for the Orioles. Tyson Lewis, Reds. Max Bellew, first for the Rockies. Chang Sen Ko, Dodgers. Colin Yeaman, first for the Orioles. Carlos Lagrange, Yankees. Billy Carlson, first for the White Sox. Tim Piacentine, first for the Jays. Ike Irish, first for the Orioles. And Chrome will be Alfredo Duno for the Reds. JB Middleton, first for the Rocks for Tim. Shotaro Mori, A's. First round Riley Quick for the Twins. For Brandon, Rockriggio, Rockies. Cody Balker, first for the Phils for Thomas. Leo DeVries, A's. Prize Prospects, Shotaro Mori, A's. For Michael. Refractor first round Sean Gamble for the Royals for Michael. And Refractor first Briggs McKenzie for the Atlanta Braves. That'll be for Tim. Okay, first round. I'll put that down here. We have Jacob Morrison, first for the Brewers. Dante Nori, Phillies. Ben Jacobs, first for the Tigers. Sammy Stafura, Pirates. Dominic Fritton, first for the Rays. Travis Sikora, Nats. Jamie Arnold, first for the A's. Kristen Fouch, first for the Red Sox. Liam Doyle, first for the Cardinals. Peter Cusseau, first for the Mets. Max Williams, first for the Marlins. Andrew Salas, Marlins. Travis Bazana, Guardians. Aaron Watson, first for the Reds. Franklin Arias, Red Sox. Caden Bodine, first for the Red Sox. Cameron Nelson, first for the Rockies. Sean Youngerman, first for the Phillies. Cade Obermueller, first for the Phillies. Charlie Condon, Rockies. Mason Neville, first for the Reds. Yolfran Castillo, Rangers. And Chrome. Still hadn't found a hit yet. Very weird. Carson Benj, New York Mets. Brandon Curley, first for the D-backs for Tim. Spencer Jones, Yankees. Antonio Jimenez, first for the Mets for Tim. First round Josh Hammond for the Royals for Michael. Matthew Fisher, first for the Phillies for Thomas. Ethan Petrie, first for the Nats for Christian. There's a prize prospect Eli Willits of the Nationals for Christian. Refractor Jared Thomas for the Rockies for Tim. And Sammy Stafura for the Pirates for Dean. Very slow start. This will be our, what? 1, 2, 3, 4th pack. We still haven't found a hit yet. Hopefully they're all there. Alright. Tate Soothseen, first for the Braves. Corbin Dickerson, first for the Mariners. Jake Cook, first for the Jays. Luis Pena, Brewers. Cody Miller, first for the Braves. Aiden Miller, Phillies. Caleb Bonemer, White Sox. Murph Gray, first for the Pirates. Edgardo Quintero, Dodgers. Trevor Cohen, first for the Giants. Carson Benj, Mets. Brian Curley, first for the D-backs. Jared Thomas, Rockies. Brandon Compton, first for the Marlins. J.R. Ritchie, Braves. Sean Gamble, first for the Royals. Luke LaCourse, first for the Angels. Tanner Franklin, first for the Cardinals. Blake Mitchell, Royals. Griffin Hughes, first for the Mariners. Bryce Cunningham, Yankees. And Landon Hodge, first for the White Sox. We still don't have a hit. Oh boy. Very, very strange. We have a Chrome Dakota Jordan for the Giants. Ryan Weidman, first for San Diego for Greg. Esmer Valdez on Pittsburgh. Aaron Walton, first for Cleveland for Thomas. Dominic Reed, first for the Cubs for Michael. Travis Bazana, Guardians. Aaron Watson, first for the Reds. Axis will be Gavin Keelan for the Giants for Oscar. Then we have Refractor Thayron Lorenzo for the Tigers. That'll be for Derek. And Refractor Cooper Pratt for the Brewers for Bruce. So we have 4 non-first refractors in a row. Also, that's not a good trend either. Alright, Briggs and McKenzie, first for the Braves. Josh Greta-Grauer, A's. AJ Russell, first for the Rangers. James Tibbs, Dodgers. Mitch Voigt, first for the Mets. Anthony Ayenson, first for the Red Sox. Leon Pena, Mets, Cameron Miller, first for the Royals. Connor Griffin, Pirates. Riley Kelly, first for the Rockies. J.J. Weatherholt, Cardinals. Kyson Witherspoon, first for the Red Sox. Connor Essenberg, first for the Braves. Seth Hernandez, first for the Pirates. Pico Cone, first for the Yankees. Caden Kent, first for the Yankees. Johnny Level, Giants. Tatum Gray, first for the Rays. Jacob Reimer, Mets. Landon Harmon, first for the Nats, and a green reptilian of 99, first for the Guardians. Aaron Walton was a second round pick, I believe. 31 of 99, that'll be for Thomas. Finally, we found a hit, and here's an auto right behind it, and it is Seattle Mariners, Nick Becker, and that'll be for Eric. Second round pick there. Get a little white thing off there. There we go. Right, there's our Becker. We got 2 hits in 1 pack after all there. And Walton. We have Joshua Gonzalez, chrome for the Giants. Miguel Samay Jr. I saw a story on this guy. He throws really freaking hard. First for the Nats for Christian. Sebastian Walcott, Rangers. Mason Peters, first for the Mariners for Eric. Nate George, Orioles. Joseph Zira, first for the Orioles for Francisco. Tyson Lewis, Reds, and we have a draft night of Seth Hernandez for the Pirates for Dean. Refractor first, Brandon Compton, second rounder for the Marlins for Thomas. And first, Dominic Fritton for the Rays for Say. Alright, there's our Seth Hernandez. We have Tommy Troy, Diamondbacks. Patrick Forbes, first for the D-backs. Kevin Turley, first for the A's. Xavier Nyans, first for the Stros. Matthew Fisher, first for the Phils. JoJo Parker, first for the Jays. Craig Crossland, first for the Cardinals. Luke Dickerson, Nationals. Nolan Sailors, first for the Royals. Brody Brecht, Rockies. Josh Owens, first for the Rangers. Jordan Yost, first for the Tigers. Caleb Wing, first for the Cubs. Josh Hammond, first for the Royals. Grant Richardson, first for the A's. Ethan Petrie, first for the Nats. Jesus Madi, Brewers. Justin Lampkin, first for the Royals. Yandel Ricardo, Royals. Nate Snead, first for the Angels. Ryan Sloan for the Mariners in a sky blue paper Marlin. Thomas White, 179 of 499. That'll be for Thomas. He was a former 35th overall pick. A chrome Yohani Morales for the Nationals. JT Quinn, first for the O's for Francisco. Walker Janik, Astros. JD Thompson, first for the Brewers for Bruce. Max Bellew, first for the Rockies for Tim. Chang Co, Dodgers. Dominic Reed, first for the Cubbies for Michael. And an access of Kason Cunningham for the Arizona Diamondbacks. That'll be for Tim. Refractor J.R. Ritchie for the Braves for Tim, and Travis Secora for the Nationals for Christian. We are not having luck at all right now with our first round chromes. We have 1 first rounder up there in half of our jumbo box. That is wild. Wild bad luck. Alright, we have Ethan Frey, first for the Stros. Aaron Escobar, Phillies. James Ellinger, first for the Twins. Fallon Celestin, Mariners. Kevin Keelan, first for the Giants. Sean Episcope, first for the Brewers. JD Dix, D-backs. Casey Cunningham, first for the D-backs. Josiah Hartshorn, first for the Cubs. Steele Hall, first for the Reds. CJ Gray, first for the Angels. Ryan Mitchell, first for the Cardinals. Dean Livingston, first for the D-backs. Theron Lorenzo, Tigers. Dean Moss, first for the Rays. Jose Briseño, Tigers. Malachi Witherspoon, first for the Tigers. Gabe Davis, first for the White Sox. Charles Deviland, first for the Dodgers. Tommy White, A's. Nick Becker, first for the Mariners. And Hagen Smith for the White Sox. And our chrome. We have Luis Pena for the Brewers. Cody Miller, first for the Braves for Tim. Aiden Miller for the Phillies. Landon Vidoric, first for the Dodgers for Tim. Tyson Lewis for the Reds. Max Bellew, first for the Rockies for Tim. Chang Ko for the... So that's definitely a duplicate. That might be why we're not seeing as many. Duplicates are not good for that. We have a Kason Cunningham, Bowman Draft Night insert. Diamondbacks for Tim. Refractor first, Dean Livingston, also Diamondbacks for Tim. And Johnny Slowinski, first for the Angels for Tim. Haven't been doing well with the refractors either, actually. So yeah, lots of duplicates, and they are not the first rounders. That is not a good trend. Junk. Alright. You okay? We have Max Clark, Tigers. Mason Morris, first for the Reds. Eduardo Tate, Twins. Marcus Phillips, first for the Red Sox. Matthew Miura, first for the Cardinals. Yohani Morales, Nationals. JT Quinn, first for the Orioles. Walker Janik, Astros. JD Thompson, first for the Brewers. Alfredo Duno, Reds. JB Middleton, first for the Rockies. George Lombard Jr., Yankees. Nolan Schubert, first for the Guardians. Cash Mayfield, Padres. Gustavo Melendez, first for the Pirates. Malcolm Moore, Rangers. Quentin Young, first for the Twins. Jackson Wiggins, Cubs. Chase Shores, first for the Angels. Cam Caminiti for the Braves. Michael Oliveto, first for the Tigers. And a Aqua Reptilian of the A's. Devin Taylor, 91 of 125. I think he's a second round pick. That'll be for Michael. Alright, let's see here. 48th overall, very high second round pick actually. We got two reptilians there. We have Josiah Hartshorn, Chrome first for the Cubs for Michael. First rounder, Steele Hall for the Reds for Michael. CJ Gray, first for the Angels for Tim. Ryan Mitchell, first for the Cardinals for Bruce. First round, Kyson Witherspoon for the Red Sox for Greg. Connor Essenberg, first for the Braves for Tim. And first round, Seth Hernandez for the Pirates for Dean. Prize prospects, hey Luis Pena for the Brewers for Bruce. Refractor, Jose Briseño for the Tigers for Derek. And refractor, Dante Norwood for the Phillies for Thomas. So no first in our refractors again. That is a bummer. A little bit of paper hanging around on the corner here, but I don't think there's anything wrong with the corner. Yeah, it's just hanging around here. We got it off there. More junk coming out of these packs. We have Ethan Conrad, first for the Cubs. Ty Harvey, first for the Padres. Tyler Brenmer, first for the Angels. Michael Salina, first for the Padres. Johnny Slawinski, first for the Angels. Cooper Pratt, Brewers. Shotaro Mori, A's. Riley Quick, first for the Twins. Slade Caldwell, D-backs. Brady Abel, first for the Brewers. Adonis Guzman, first for the Pirates. Kyle Odissi, first for the White Sox. Mike Sirota, Dodgers. Dean Curley, first for the Guardians. Kevin McGonigal, Tigers. Michael Lombardi, first for the Royals. Joshua Lugo, Angels. Kevin Fien, first for the Rangers. Matt Barr, first for the Twins. Katie Anderson, first for the Mariners. And a blue paper, first for the Royals. Michael Lombardi, 44 of 150. That'll be for Michael. Behind that, we have an X-Fractor. It is a twin. Walker Jenkins. That'll be for Brandon. For our Chrome, we have Caleb Bonemer, White Sox. Murph Gray, first for the Pirates for Dean. Edgardo Quintero, Dodgers. Trevor Cohen, first for the Giants for Oscar. Pico Cohen, first for the Yankees for Bruce. First round, Jordan Yost for the Tigers for Derek. Gabe Davis, first for the White Sox for Tim. And an Axis of Shotaro Mori for the A's. That'll be for Michael. Refractor first, Malachi Witherspoon for the Tigers for Derek. And refractor first, Ben Jacobs, another Tiger pitcher for Derek. That's 3 refractor Tigers in a row, if you're keeping count. Alright, Landon Vidoric, first for the Dodgers. Dakota Jordan, Giants. Ryan Weidman, first for the Padres. Esmeralda Valdez, Pirates. Aaron Walton, first for the Guardians. Spencer Jones, Yankees. Antonio Jimenez, first for the Mets. Joshua Gonzalez, Giants. Miguel Smith Jr., first for the Nets. Sebastian Walcott, Rangers. Mason Peters, first for the Mariners. Kane Kepley, first for the Cubs. Braden Montgomery, White Sox. Ethan Hedges, first for the Rockies. Thomas White, Marlins. Jack Gurevich, first for the Cardinals. Randall Rodriguez, Cardinals. Joshua Flores, first for the Brewers. Johnny Farmello, Mariners. Mason McConaughey, first for the Rangers. Arhu Nimala for the Jays. And our second chrome model is a Padre, Ryan Weidman. That'll be for Greg. Might be the best one to get. Third rounder for the Padres. They don't have a great set in this one. Alright, chrome Max Clark for the Tigers. That is a duplicate for sure. Mason Morris, first for the Reds for Michael. Eduardo Tate for the Twins. First round Casey Cunningham for the D-backs for Tim. Franklin Arias, Red Sox. First round Caden Bodine for the O's for Francisco. Cameron Nelson, first for the Rockies for Tim. Prize Prospects, Ike Irish, Orioles for Francisco. Refractor first, Dean Moss. I think he's a second rounder for the Rays for Say. And refractor first, Jacob Morrison for the Brewers for Bruce. Dean Moss, 67th overall. Alright, let's see, we need one auto and a sky blue chrome for sure. I think that's mostly it hit-wise. Alright, Aaron Escobar, Phillies. James Elwinger, first for the Twins. Felon Celestin, Mariners. Kevin Keelan, first for the Giants. Sean Episcope, first for the Brewers. Josiah Hartshorn, first for the Cubs. Steele Hall, first for the Reds. CJ Gray, first for the Angels. Ryan Mitchell, first for the Cardinals. Caleb Onomer, White Sox. Murph Gray, first for the Pirates. Dominic Reed, first for the Cubs. Rock Riggio, Rockies. Cody Bowker, first for the Phillies. Leo DeVries, A's. Jake Monroe, first for the Angels. Cameron Maldonado, first for the Giants. Dax Kilby, first for the Yankees. Ryan Waldschmidt, D-backs. Eli Willits, first for the Nats. Caleb Blaze, first for the Tigers. And we have a gold. It's just a gold. Or yellow, maybe. It's one of the two. Detroit Tiger catcher. Esteban Lorenzo, 15/75. So we had another hit left in us there, apparently. For the numbered. And yeah, that's it. So 75 for Lorenzo. That's for Derek. So I'll go here. $99, $125. There's a $150, $4.99. And for our chrome, we have our sky blue chrome in this too. We have Slade Caldwell for the D-backs. Brady Abel, first rounder for the Brewers for Bruce. Adonis Guzman, first for the Pirates for Dean. Jamie Arnold, first rounder for the A's for Michael. Jake Monroe, first for the Angels for Tim. Theo Gillen for the Rays. Dean Livingston, first for the D-backs for Tim. And Sky Blue Chrome's a first for the Brewers. It'll be Sean Episcope. And that'll be for Bruce. Then we have Refractor. First overall pick, Eli Willits, Nats for Christian. And then Josh Grauer for the A's for Michael. Our last pack should have our final auto in it. Oh, there we go. We have Tate Suthasine, first for the Braves. Corbin Dickerson, first for the Mariners. Jake Cook, first for the Jays. Luis Pena, Brewers. Cody Miller, first for the Braves. Edgardo Quintero, Dodgers. Trevor Cohen, first for the Giants. Carson Bench, Mets. Brian Curley, first for the D-backs. Spencer Jones, Yankees. Antonio Jimenez, first for the Mets. Theo Gillen, Rays. Dean Livingston, first for the D-backs. Theron Lorenzo, Tigers. Dean Moss, first for the Rays. Jose Briseño, Tigers. Gage Wood, first for the Phillies. Gabe Davis, first for the White Sox. Charles Davillan, first for the Dodgers. Tommy White for the A's. Nick Becker, first for the Mariners. And a green auto. It'll be for the Angels. It's going to be Chase Shores, 37 of 99. That'll be for Tim. There. Let's see if he was a second or third, right? Yeah, second, 47th overall for the Angels. Alright, Chrome first, Christian Fouch for the Red Sox for Greg. First rounder Liam Doyle for the Cardinals for Bruce. Peter Cusseau, first for the Mets for Tim. Max Williams, first for the Marlins for Thomas. They were on the Ronzo for the Tigers. And something kind of stuck here. Dean Moss, first for the Rays for Say. Axis will be JoJo Parker of the Jays for Tim. Refractor first, Caleb Lays for the Tigers. That'll be for Derek. And refractor first, AJ Russell for the Rangers for Tim. That'll be the end of this one. Pick everything back up. Alright, so for today's break, our three autos, we have a green of 99, second round Chase Shores for the Angels, a base auto, second rounder Nick Becker for the Mariners, and auto of Ryan Weidman, third rounder for the Padres. Numbered chrome, we have Theron Lorenzo, yellow of 75, Detroit Tigers, Aaron Walton, second rounder green reptilian of 99 for the Guardians, and an aqua reptilian of 125, second rounder Devin Taylor for the A's. A paper blue of Michael Lombardi for the Royals of 150. A sky blue of 499, Thomas White for the Miami Marlins. We have an X-Fractor chrome of Walker Jenkins for the Twins, and a sky blue chrome of Sean Episcope for the Brewers. We have a prize prospects Eli Willits for the Nats. In action insert Xavier Nyans for the Stros. Refractors, first rounder Gage Wood for the Phillies, first rounder Sean Gamble of the Royals, and first rounder Eli Willits of the Nats, second rounder Brandon Compton of the Marlins, and second rounder Dean Moss of the Rays. And in the back, our first rounders, we have Josh Hammond for the Royals, Seth Hernandez for the Pirates, Steele Hall for the Reds, Jordan Yost for the Tigers, Caden Bodine for the Orioles, Casey Cunningham for the D-backs, Jamie Arnold for the A's, Brady Abel for the Brewers, Liam Doyle for the Cardinals. We also have Kyson Weatherspoon of the Red Sox, and Riley Quick of the Twins down here. So that'll be that for our 1925 Bowman Draft Jumbo Box break. Number 20 is linked in chat. It's got 6 spots left. Soon then we'll have number 21 to follow that one up. So thanks for joining. I'll get you guys the results later tonight. We'll get this one shipped out on Monday. So talk to y'all soon. Peace.